and girls, let's get ready for Saxon Phonics Lesson 78. Let me get my clicker. The materials you're going to need for today's lesson are worksheet 78, activity sheet 78, and a pencil. The standard for today says that the student will know and apply grade level phonics and word analysis skills in decoding. The student will know the spelling sound correspondences for the common consonant digraphs. The student will know final E and common vowel team conventions or representing long vowel sounds. The student will use knowledge that every syllable must have a vowel sound to determine the number of syllables in a printed word. And the student will decode two-syllable words following basic patterns by breaking the words into syllables. Our essential question says, how do I show that I know and can use grade level phonics and word analysis skills in decoding words? Let's review our rules. Repeat after me. A vowel followed by a consonant is short. Code it with a brief. An open accented vowel is long. Code it with a macron. Here's our syllable division chart that shows us if we have two vowels that are kind of spread out, look between it, label the consonants, divide it between the consonants if you have a VCCV pattern, and then finish coding your word. A vowel followed by a consonant and sneaky E is long. Code the vowel with a macron and cross out sneaky E. A digraph is two letters that come together to make one sound. When we're spelling with the letters K and C, we use K before E, I, or Y. We use C before A, O, U, or any consonant. And that's when it says K. All right? When we're spelling K at the end of a word, we use digraph CK if it comes after a short vowel. We use plain old K if it comes after a consonant or a vowel digraph. We use KE if it comes after a long vowel so that we'll have sneaky E. And we use C if it comes at the end of a word that's got two or more syllables. When we spell V at the end of a word, we usually spell it with VE because English words don't normally end with just the letter V. Whoops, I skipped one. The floss rule. We can't skip the floss rule. When a one-syllable root word has a short vowel sound followed by the sound L or S, we usually spell it with twin consonants, FF, LL, or SS. That goes with today's lesson. Let's move along and do this. Take out activity sheet 78. All right. We are going to alphabetize some words in a list. Here are some words. All right. What you're going to do, and you see we have numbers at the bottom. What you're going to do is say the letters of the alphabet. And if you find a word that starts with that letter, then you're going to put one of these numbers up there. What letter do we start with? We start with A, the first letter of the alphabet. Do we have one that begins with A? Yes, we do. All right, so that's going to be word number 1. Mark out the one down here. What comes after A? B. Do we have a word that starts with B? Yes, we do. What number is that going to be? 2. All right, what comes after B in the alphabet? A, B, C. We have a word that starts with C, so that'll be number 3. What comes after C in the alphabet? D. What number goes beside it? Put it there. What comes after D in the alphabet? Yes, E. What number goes beside it? All right, and then there's one word left. So you're going to put a number what beside it? 6. So this will be 4. This will be 5, and this will be 6. So if we put them in alphabetical order, at would come first. Boot enter, and flip. Now look, A, B, C, D, E, F. We have put them all in alphabetical order. Okay, you can put that to the side and take out your worksheet 78, and we'll do the spelling sound portion of the page first. Okay? Okay, echo after me. B. B. What's the spelling response for B? B. All right, number 2, echo. Z. What's the spelling response for Z? Z, comma, S. All right, echo. Eh. Eh. What's the spelling response for eh? E. All right. Echo. Shh. What's the spelling response for shh? Digraph SH. Okay. Number 5, echo. Ooh. Ooh. What's the spelling response for ooh? Digraph OO. Number 6, echo. What's the spelling response for Digraph OO. Okay. Number 7, echo. Bull. Bull. What's the spelling response for bull? Final stable syllable B-L-E. All right. Number 8, echo. Tull. Tull. What's the spelling response for tull? Final stable syllable T-L-E. All right. Echo. What's the spelling response for yum? And echo. R. What's the spelling response for R? Combination A-R. Okay? Now, let's do our decks. Put this down. Get ready. We have so many, I have to divide it into halves. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. Combination UR. Combination IR. Combination QU. Q. Combination OR. Digraph CH. Combination AR. Digraph AY. Digraph AI. Trigraph IGH. Combination ER. Vowel Y. Final stable syllable TLE. Final stable syllable GLE. Final stable syllable FLE. Final stable syllable PLE. Final stable syllable DLE. Final stable syllable BLE. V. J. Digraph OO. Digraph SH. Y. X. I consonant E. E consonant E. O consonant E. U consonant E. A consonant E. W. U. Digraph EE. Digraph NG. Digraph TH. Digraph CK. E. M. C. K. R. G. H D T P S L O I N Z A B F. Now let's do keywords. Butter, turtle, bird, So we have all three of these that make the same sound, but it's different spellings. Butter, combination ER. Turtle, combination UR. Bird, combination IR. Quilt, horse, or. Star, R. Light, I. Bottle, tull. Bugle, gull. Ruffle, full. Staple, pull. Candle, dull. Bubble, bull. Vest, v. Jar, j. Hook, tooth, shark, sh. Yarn, y. Fox, x. Wagon, w. Umbrella, Unicorn, U. Cube, U. Ring, ng. Thimble, th. Feather, the. Fish, elephant, candy, E. Equal, E. Concrete, E. Sheep, E. Monkey, balloon, B. Kite, K. Cat, K. Duck, K. Dog, D. Sun, S. Rose, Z. Zebra, Z. Rabbit, R. Goat, G. Cheese, Ch. Hat, H. Inch, I. Dime, I. Icicle, I. Cry, I. Overalls, O. Hose, O. Octopus, ah. Hay, A. Acorn, A. Cake, A. Rain, A. Apple, A. Tent, T. Nest, Pig, P. Lion, L. Suffix S. We add it to a word to make it mean more than one. Suffix ing. We add it to a word to make it mean something that's happening right now. Suffix ed. We add it to a word to make it mean something that's already happened. Suffix y. Suffix less. Suffix ness. Suffix ly. Sight words. Read with me. I, come, some, friend, the, said, who, into, do, to, you, your, color, what, from, are, of, there, does, goes, been, put, want, was, where, to, done, one, sure, won't, don't, brought, thought, bought, would, could, should, school, says, give, have, live, they, people, love, move, many, any, other, another, brother, mother, only, something, answer, were, early, earth, heard, echo these words and listen for the sound that's the same in each word. Echo. Scent. Circus. Cycle. Let's do it again. Scent. Circus. Cycle. What do you hear that's the same in all those words? Yes. Is voiced or unvoiced? It's unvoiced. Okay, let's go to these words. I got them here. Here we go. Scent, circus, cycle. What do you see that might be making the s sound in all these words? Okay, it's the letter C. C. Whoa, hold up a second. I thought we said C made the k sound. It does. C has to borrow a sound. It has to borrow from the letter K to make k. It has to borrow from another letter to make s. What's the other letter it borrows from? It borrows its sound from the letter S because it says s like the letter S. Okay, now, well, we can see that C is the letter used to make the s sound in these words. When the letter C makes the sound, it's called a cedilla. A cedilla. So we code it by putting a little mark. It's just like a little curl, almost like a comma. You know, like if you're writing a sentence and we're writing the date, February, let's see, today's the 9th, and I put a comma, you make a little dot and a tail, and then you write the year. Okay, well, right here we have to do the same thing. It's like a comma, but it's called a cedilla. All right, so when C says S, we code it with a cedilla. Just a little curl. All right, now, how are we going to know if it's going to say S or if it's going to say K? We've already learned that C, when C is followed by A, O, U, or any consonant, it says K. Well, when C comes before E, I, or Y, it says S. Okay? So that's our new rule. When C comes before A, O, U, or any consonant, we're going to put the K back on it because it's going to say K. But when C comes before E, I, or Y, it's going to get a cedilla. All right. Now, let's finish up the word. A vowel followed by a consonant is short, coded with a breathe. And cent. A penny is worth 1 cent. All right, now look, here's a vowel, and here's a vowel. Consonant, consonant, divide it, put an arc under combination IR. Now, C comes before A, O, U, or any consonant, put a K back on it. So it's going to say K, S, us. Circus. Have you been to the circus? All right, now this one has a final stable syllable. And this one is acting like a vowel. So we put a dot and a macron up there. Cycle. Cycle. Okay? Now, sometimes when a word has 2 C's right next to each other, the first one makes the hard C sound and the second one makes the soft sound. All right, so let's look at this word. That's a vowel and that's a vowel. Those are consonants, so we're going to divide it right there. A vowel followed by a consonant is short, coded with a breathe. When C, it comes before A, O, U, or any consonant, it says K. So we're going to put a K back here. C comes before E, I, or Y, it's going to be soft, so we're going to put a cedilla. Breathe. Now, so let's read this word. Success. Success. do something correctly, you have made success. All right? So, occasionally, when we have two C's in a row, that's going to happen. All right, now I'm going to have a couple of sight words for you. All right, first we have word, work, world, and this one goes with today's lesson. Once. See that C? It says S because it comes before E. Once. Like once upon a time. Once. Okay? Now, let's talk about spelling with the S sound. In the initial position, C is an irregular spelling for the S sound. That means not very often. In the medial position, S is regularly spelled with the letter C if it has E, I, or Y after it. Let's look at some examples. Well, I guess I don't. Okay, well, we'll just make one. Here are some examples. Whoops, we almost didn't have enough room for that. Okay, let's look at these words. When spelling C comes before E, it says December. December. All right, look at this one. Recent. If something was done recently, not too long ago, recent. C before E says S. All right, this word is decide. What did you decide? All right, C comes before I, so it says S. Okay, now let's go and look at this. This is how we're going to learn about spelling the S sound at the end of a word. All right, we're going to use SS if it comes after a short vowel because that makes what? What rule? What rule do these words here follow? Boss, dress, fuss. It's a one-syllable root word with a short vowel sound followed by S. That's the floss rule, isn't it? So we use SS if it comes after a short vowel. Let me turn off this heat. So we use SS if it comes after a short vowel because this is the floss rule right here. All these words follow the floss rule. All right, CE if it comes after a long vowel like ice, space, truce. So if you hear a long vowel and then S, probably going to use CE. And if it comes after anything else, you're going to use SE. False. See, that's a consonant. House. We'll find out what that is. We don't know that yet, but I'll tell you later. And then loose. That's a digraph. Vowel digraph. Okay, so SS after a short vowel, CE after a long vowel, and SE after anything else. All right, now, and you can look in page 45 of your reference booklet if you want to find this rule. That's where this is. Okay, let's do our new keyword card. Our new keyword begins with the soft C or cedilla. It's a shape. This shape is round. What do you think it is? It's round, a shape, and it starts with S. What do you think it is? Circle. S. I don't know how well you can see it, but see the C with the little curl underneath it? Okay. Cedilla. That's what that is, cedilla. All right, so when we see this tomorrow, we'll say circle. Okay. Now, let's go back to our coding. Let's do, so our new response is going to be S, comma, C, final SS, comma, SE, comma, CE. That's our new spelling response. Okay? Now, let's do some coding like we have on our worksheet. All right? A vowel followed by a consonant is short. Code it with a breathe. Now, let's sound it out. Todd. Todd's. That needs a voice line. Something belongs to Todd. There's only one Todd, but something belongs to him. Let's see what it is. This is a compound word. We're going to divide it. All right, so this is a sneaky E word. It comes after a long vowel, so we use CE. All right, and so that means it's going to be the soft S. All right, and then we've got underlined digraph SH, put a breathe over the I. Ship, ship, spaceship. Todd's spaceship. All right, let's look at this one. All right, put an arc under combination QU. Underline digraph AI. Mark out the I, put a macron over the A. Quaint. If something is quaint, it's, oh, how cute. Okay. Let's do this word. Final stable syllable, put a bracket, mark out the E, put a breathe over the I, little, quaint, little, put an arc under combination OR, horn, quaint, little horn. Okay? Now, the next one is, let's see, this is a vowel, and this is acting like a vowel. These are consonants. Divide it between the consonants. Put a breathe over the E. And put a dot over, whoops, a messy breathe. We can fix that. Put a dot over the Y because it's acting like a vowel. 20. That's a number word. All right, this one has a suffix on the end. Put the S in the box. Put an arc under combination IR. Birds. Put a voice line through it. 20 birds. Okay? Now, let's go to our worksheet. Put your pencil on number 11. Let's see where number 11 is. Okay, we're going to spell turtle. Turtle. Now, this is not one of the most common spellings for U-R is Turtle. Turtle. Number 11, far. Far. How far is it? And then two letters say R. What are they? Combination A-R. Far. Okay, echo this sound. S. What's the spelling response for S? All right, let's do it. S, comma, C. Final, SS for the floss rule, SE, CE. Okay? Now let's spell some words. We're going to spell some words with the S sound, and all of them are going to be using the soft C. Number 14, ice. Ice. I like to have ice in my drink so that it's cold. Ice. Ice. Face. I wash my face every morning when I get up. Face. A. All right, and it's a long vowel, so I'm going to use C-E. Face. This one's a long vowel, and then S. So that's how I know to use C-E. And the last one, nice. Always be nice. Nice. Okay, we are ready to code some words. We're going to be using our cedilla in the first 5 words. So let's look. That's a sneaky E word, so we're going to put that little cedilla there. Race. Race. All right, this is a sneaky E word. Mark out the E, make right over the I, put a cedilla there, because it comes after a long vowel. All right, ice, mice. And that's a picture of some mice. That's one of those irregular words, irregular plurals. Mouse is one, but we don't say mouses. I saw 2 mouses. We say I saw 2 mice. Mice. So that is the irregular plural for the word mouse. All right, let's do number 19. It is also a sneaky E word. Mark out the E, make right over the A, put the cedilla there. Lace. Lace. She had lace on the collar of her dress. Lace.